What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Thoughtful Cruising. Today's topic is going to be no one matters more than you. And I want to hit on a couple of points on it because people skew it and think that what I'm trying to say is to be selfish, which isn't true. But you do have to be selfish in the regard of respecting yourself and loving yourself, to set certain boundaries with people and to not take advice from unqualified people. So, and what do I mean by unqualified people? An unqualified person would be someone who is trying to give you advice on something that they have not done themselves. For instance, being in real estate and starting up my real estate business, I've had a lot of people put in their opinions and try and give me advice on how to be a real estate agent, how to act as a real estate agent, and how to run my real estate business. But these are unqualified people giving this advice to me because they're not real estate agents, or maybe they're not successful real estate agents, and they're the types of people that haven't really taken any risks in their own lives and really done anything in that regard. You know, they've always been safe or done enough to be stable, but they don't ever take on the extra risk to get any further than where they are currently. And the thing is, I already have several mentors that are already where I want to be. And quite frankly, if someone isn't one of those types of people who is already where I want to go, or already doing what I want to do in the future, you know, being a successful real estate agent, running a successful business, both real estate or otherwise. I've got some ideas, but y'all can't know about them until later on. And so I just don't accept those people's advice, because the thing is, if you were to listen to those people and take their advice, you'll only ever get as far as they have gotten in life. You'll only ever see the same amount of success as those people have seen. And that's why they're unqualified. Because if you have dreams of being, you know, a multi-millionaire, and you're trying to listen to people that aren't on their way to being that, or already a multi-millionaire, then they're unqualified to give you advice on how to do that. They're unqualified to give you business advice, strategy advice, life advice, anything, because they have not done what you want to do. Therefore, fuck whatever they think. So, in that regard, no one else's opinion matters more than your own either. So you can get the advice from mentors and stuff like that, but it's up to you to decide if that advice is worth going after or not. Now, that's a move you may or may not want to make, because you don't ever know where someone's advice is coming from. For instance, someone's advice could be highly biased just towards the way that they did things or wanted to do things. And so if that's not how you want to run things, take their advice, listen to it, and maybe just tweak it a little bit to where it kind of forms into what you want to do. Because obviously, if they're qualified to give you advice, you should definitely listen, and then just tweak it to work with whatever you want to do. Now, like for me, I want to be a highly successful real estate agent, run a real estate business. So the people that I listen to, I follow all their stuff to the T, because the way that they're running things is exactly how I want my stuff to be. getting off the highway. So, but at the end of the day, other people's opinions doesn't matter. They can tell you, oh, it's dumb to start some business. Oh, it's dumb to quit your job and take all the risk of not having that stability of, you know, a bi-weekly or monthly paycheck that a job brings. But at the end of the day, if the reward is there, then the risk is worth it, and you should do it. You should always follow whatever you're actually passionate about, because there's too many people out here that aren't doing what they actually want to do. They're just doing what they think they should do or what society tells them to do, and they go around and they're not actually happy with what they're doing. And if you're not happy in life, then what's the point of doing anything? Why be, you know, stable or in the safety net of a good job that just pays the bills, but maybe you don't have enough time to go out and do whatever you want to do in life. A lot of people want to travel the world, see the world, but then they're working these jobs that are paying a lot, but they're slaves to the job to the point where they can't actually go out and experience anything, because if they take, you know, a week or two vacation during the year, then they won't get that next promotion or have enough money later on. But why would you do a job that keeps you working it like that as a slave? That's dumb to me, because to me, at least in life, it's more important to be happy with what you're doing and your life than it is to be making money. Now, a lot of times money plays a part in that, but like I said, if you become a slave to whatever job you're doing and you're not really happy, then there really isn't a point in doing that job, even if it's making you a lot of money. Because how happy are you at the end of the day if you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor, so to speak? And so that kind of brings me into my last point, which is don't ever put yourself in a position to where you're valuing someone else over yourself, right? Where you're giving so much of yourself to help someone else that you can't even be happy with you. But messed up my headset. For instance, people will say, oh, if you have even a little bit, you should give it away. But if giving even that little bit is going to put you in a bind in the next week or the month or whatever, then you shouldn't give it. You should be selfish in that point and hold on to that little bit, because you're definitely going to need that. All right. Now, of course, once you start making it a little bit and you actually have more money to where you can give a little, or you can give a little bit of your time, you know, you're a little more stable or successful in whatever you want to do, then absolutely you should give. You should do whatever you can. Seatbelt's all messed up here. But that's what I got for y'all today. I actually stuck under 10 minutes this time, so I'm glad about that. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Sorry about the audio. This is what I got right now, so I'm working on getting another microphone. But I'll catch y'all next week.